So we're going to talk about data structures. It sounds difficult, but it's just what's happening in the memory of a computer. How does a computer keep data? How does a computer organize data? What do we do with data inside the computer? We're going to see some examples of data structures, and they're going to show all of the data, how it's connected, and what we can do. So let's find these examples. This is memory. That's a picture of memory inside your computer. Here's an example. What's this? Locker. Yeah, it's a locker in a school or train station. What's the data? Well, what goes inside a locker? Books, maybe. Yeah, books. Okay, rucksack. Yeah, so bags, books, all your things. That's the data. What's the relationship? Well, this just means where is the data? In the locker and next to and next to and next to. So the data is just in a big long line. So the relationship is next to or side by side. Operations, what can we do? Well, we can put things in and take things out. That's it. Okay, so really, really simple. Let's look at the next data structure. If we look at the video, maybe some people did this before. Remember, we had cards like this in a one big long line. In computers, they call this an array. So it's numbers in order. So going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's the data? It's card. What's a relationship? It's side by side, next to. Again, same thing. What can we do? We can put something at number 1. Put a card at number 2. Take a card from number 4. We can put and take from different places. That's it. Okay, let's look at another data structure. So what's the next slide? Okay, so this is a little bit different. What's this? Anyone know? We got a calendar. So a calendar like this, well, it's not just side by side. We can go up and down as well. So there's two ways to look at things. So the relationship is going up and down, side by side. So we might have 13, we go up 1 week before, or down we go 1 week later. The same thing we can do is put and get in any place. So this one is a little bit more difficult, but we will see this later today. It's called a queue and a stack. With a tree is another example of a data structure. Everyone did it for homework. What was the data in the homework? It was numbers or decorations. And the relationship, it's the lines on the tree. So this is our relationship. And what operations can we do? We can put things in and take things out, but we must use a special way. We'll do that later. We'll try the special way later. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. Let's see some examples of trees. Maybe you've seen a family tree before. So you can see the relationships going from parent to children, grandma to grandpa, and things like that. And in the next slide, we can see companies often have a structure like a tree. The boss is at the top, and then more people underneath. Okay, and one more example of trees. We can talk about the food chain as trees. So instead of data now we've got animals, and this animal eats this animal, and this animal eats this. So the data is animals, and the relationship is eats. Maybe some people remember this one. This is a decision tree. We used this with the battle game a while back. So each branch is a choice, yes or no. Little bit different type of tree. So where do we use trees in computers? Many computers use trees. So AI speakers like this, maybe you have one. It uses tree algorithm. Another one is games. If we look at the next slide, maybe you've played some of these games. Go at the top, tic-tac-toe, or noughts and crosses at the bottom. Each move can be part of a tree, and you can find good moves by moving through the tree. And if you don't understand these algorithms, AI might take over the world. The robots and the Terminators will come and get you. So don't have nightmares, kids. But it's a little bit of a strange picture. So we need to understand AI. One more place that you might know is websites. Websites are all organized. Every website is organized in a tree structure. The main one page at the top, and then smaller parts are lower down in the tree.